live in a culture of fear, and there's a book called The Culture of Fear, and I'm going to order you to read it because I want you to know the information contained in it. But the reality is, I mean, there's a 1.5 billion Muslims in the world, and maybe 1/1,000,000% are bad people, the other are all good. And actually, as a matter of fact, you look Middle Eastern yourself. In fact, if I just looked at you and never heard you and didn't know your name, I would say Iran, Saudi Arabia, because that's what you look like. So this could happen to you on the street from some other idiot out there that thinks that your race means something, and it doesn't. It's like, people see a lot of black people on the news committing crimes, and then they see black people walking down the street and they assume that they are also criminals, when that's a small percentage of the population of African Americans. But this book, The Culture of Fear, explains a lot of that. So I hope you will take advantage of this opportunity and read that book when you get a chance. Will you?
Yes, sir.
You promise me you will?
Yeah, you recommended it, and I like to read, so.
Yeah.
Sure. Rico is young. In my limited experience.
You said young, but you didn't say young and stupid. Is that what you meant?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, I mean, to be candid, Your Honor, I don't think any person should be judged on the worst couple of minutes of their life.
I've made mistakes too. We all make mistakes. But, I mean, how old are you now?
I'm 24.
24 years old. I just hope that you're just a young man and your brain hasn't fully developed yet. As recent studies have showed, young men's prefrontal cortex, their judgment center, doesn't really develop until they're 26 to 28 years old. So I hope that that's what's going on here.
Yeah, I just want to say that those couple months that I screwed up, I was having a hard time, and I took it by drinking.
You don't seem like a bad person, but you did some bad things.
Yeah, and I'm not like, that night that I did that to that guy, I don't even remember at all. And it was at the period that all that stuff on the news was going on about ISIS, so I guess I just was drunk and belligerent and just went out on somebody, and I don't even remember nothing, and I just feel bad, and I just wish he was here so I could apologize to him.